Yeah, definitely upload there. There was a network error. Great. This says it's still streaming. Let's go back here. Yeah, okay. Cool. I can see it now. Shabby says we're good. I'm happy about that. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what that's about. I was saying I do like Indian food because spicy stuff in general is good. I might try some Indian food. Thai food would be fun to try to make too. I like Thai food, I like Indian food. Um, Mexican food I do like. I never try to make authentic Mexican food really. Italian food, I guess I should try like proper Italian food. I haven't like made homemade. I haven't had made noodles from scratch. Um, I haven't been to like an expensive Italian restaurant, so I don't know. I haven't had the really good stuff. That's it for the most part. Greek food I've had a little bit because the Naughty Nautilus enjoys it. So I like gyros. I would have called it a gyro, but it's apparently called a gyro. And there was that Greek dessert she made. It's like a Greek custard pie, but it's got a fancy Greek name. It's hard to pronounce, but that tasted really good. Uh, I know they do lamb. I'm not a. I've had lamb like what once, and it tasted pretty good. So I guess I'm not the biggest fan of lamb, at least not yet. I will say that the food I really will not eat is I don't like seafood like at all. When you're from Louisiana, especially South Louisiana, and you don't eat seafood, it's kind of a thing. It's really popular around here, and I don't eat that. Yeah, what she typed there, the good got the whatever. I can't speak any Greek. I barely have any French words. Yeah. I mean, I've been scared to cook lamb because everybody who cooks it has told me that you have to be you have to be good about cooking it because if you mess it up, it's really unpleasant to eat. So yeah, there's that. What I thought about, I would cook some rice ahead of time so I could have had some rice with this because it was a pretty good addition last time I made this, but it'll be fine without rice too. I didn't put a lot of rice in it. I guess I can use this bowl to plate up and show the end result. I do like game meat, but only like large game meat. I've tried like squirrel meat, which probably sounds funny if you're not from around here, and like ducks and doves and stuff like that. I don't like any. I haven't enjoyed any small game, I do enjoy like elk, deer. At one point, my dad had killed an antelope, had some antelope meat. I did not get to try the antelope meat. It's all gone, so I missed out on antelope. Uh, I've had a wild pig, and that tasted good. It doesn't taste anything like domestic pork. Um, but I have seen somebody cook, I think it was pheasant, and they cooked it confit. So they cooked it in fat. I think it was duck fat or something. That probably would taste good if I tried that. But I haven't had any wild game that was like small game that anybody has cooked for me. So I guess if I got a hold of some doves or something, I could try to cook that confit and see if I like it. But yeah, deer meat's real good. You can grind it up. I mean, deer sausage is good. I like to have deer with pork mixed for a smoked sausage, and I like just deer ground meat. Make you some nice chili and stuff like that. Some tacos. The last time I got a hold of some deer meat, I went through it pretty quick. Of course, you get a hold of the back strap, that really tender part. It's really good to cook up different ways. Alright, that's the last of my chicken. Just going to give that a stir. It is definitely a hearty soup. I think I'm going to call an audible and add just a cup or two more of the chicken stock. Just because it's really hearty. If you're just tuning in, I made chicken stock today. So this is my homemade chicken stock. How am I with gravy, making it from scratch? Onion gravy for steaks and such. Yeah, so I made a demi-glace sauce. I put a rib roast in my smoker, and I wanted to make a steak sauce. So I made the fanciest steak sauce I heard of by just making beef stock. I made a big pot of beef stock. I cooked it all the way down until I barely had any of it left. And just had a really intense flavor for the liquid that was left in there. So I served that up with my rib roast, my smoked rib roast. And I ended up using the leftovers for some French dips that were really good. I'm just going to top this off a little bit. There we go. I'll taste it for seasoning. It was a lot of work for that. It was a lot of work for that sauce, but it was really good. My parents had never had it before. I cooked for them. This is definitely a bit better. Looks more like soup than, I don't know what you'd call something that's just really, really chunky that doesn't even look like soup. It's much more soupish now. Put the amount of liquid in here. Let me get the spoon. Before I taste it, I can already tell you it's going to need salt because I didn't add salt to anything. Well, the chicken has salt. Let me taste it. I do remember I did salt the chicken. I doubt it's got enough carryover salt from just the chicken, but let's give that a whirl. Definitely not enough salt. So I'll put some of that in there. As far as other seasonings, I'm going to go a little bit more with everything, really. Since I added the extra stock to it. We'll do a little cayenne. I'm a fan of heat. Little black pepper. There's 2 jalapenos in here as well. I got some fresh jalapeno. Bit of this cumin, not too much. Chili powder, yes, indeed. It's got kind of a chili flavor for a soup, so it's pretty good. It's interesting. I like it. For the spices it calls for. Smoked paprika. And another stir. Try that again. I'm getting more heat for sure. Yeah. Check out the VODs, and when you catch me, just if you think of some stuff you'd like to see, I'm open for suggestions too. As long as nobody suggests seafood stuff that I don't want to cook, I don't want to eat it. I did have I did one cooking stream, and then I had a poll that I passed around, and freaking lasagna ended up winning. So my second stream was lasagna, which I didn't feel like making so much. So I did because somebody suggested it, and I just kind of ran with it, put it on there. So I ended up turning that into Mexican lasagna. So that's my second cooking stream. So I might do another poll. We'll see. Especially if I have some suggestions to choose from. I was going to do a stuffed chicken. I thought for sure a stuffed chicken would have won, but a boneless stuffed chicken. I thought like I was going to make a lasagna with noodles from scratch. I've never done that before, and that would take practice without streaming it. That'd be a horrible stream. Trying to make fresh pasta. I don't even have the pasta maker thing. I try to hand make some. I bet that'd be terrible. Try to sit there and make lasagna noodles with like a roller or something. All right. I'm gonna call it. Tastes good. Yeah, you're the second UK person who stopped in here tonight. Other viewer had to go to sleep. I don't blame you guys. It's awesome that you pop in anyways. I guess if I cooked up something fast enough, I could do like lunchtime streams. But I'd have to plan it out well and not take too long. I mean, I could do a 90-minute lunch, but I'd rather take just an hour. So just have to plan that properly. And plate up some of that. Some scratch noodles, yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. Whenever I've done a stream, I pass by my VOD links around, and I've got some views on the VOD, so I'm happy as long as some people are enjoying it later. It's no problem at all. In terms of, you know, not a ton of people showing up to catch it live or watching it later, I like that. So, onion burgers, yeah, pretty good. All right. Here's my plate, my bowl, not a plate. Let me cut this off because it's bubbling hard. So for serving, I recommend cheese, sour cream, avocado, and the chips. So I guess I will cut one avocado. I think this is ripe enough. It definitely seems like it is. I definitely have some stuff to improve if I keep the cooking stream going, like equipment. I have a little burner that I need to replace. I need to get like a lapel microphone to film myself. Kind of figure that out. I would like to do like some video game background music so I don't get, you know, banned for playing music. Yeah, avocados are like not ripe for forever and then they're ripe and then they go bad. That sounds accurate. There we go. All right. I'll just fix up something to take a picture of, so I'll have that to share too. A tripod, yeah. I've seen at least one guy on YouTube has a GoPro pinned on himself, so you can see what he's looking at. So it's pretty nice for 2 seconds. I got lucky at the grocery store that's very close to here. I found avocado that was worth picking up, luckily. But yeah, oftentimes can't find any ripe ones. There we go. I think I'm going to skip the cheese for now. And I'll just let's see. Let me lift this up first and see if I can get that closer to the camera without spilling it everywhere. So that's what it looks like. See the tomatoes, beans, corn, and chicken in there. The color of it's nice red color. Put that like that, put that in there, and I'll just kind of do I want to do it like that or just like this on the side? I guess I'll do it on the side. So some avocado like that. And don't spill, right? But I can get some of my chips here. Let's see. All these tortilla chips I made, put some of that in there like that. What I should probably do is see about how to set the thumbnail. Yeah, these are black beans. set the thumbnail to a picture so people check it out, they can see the end product in the thumbnail. Yeah, I'll go with a shot like this to catch the accoutrement. That looks pretty good. Maybe one a little bit closer. That actually looks pretty good with the avocado right there. Let me put them like right here. There we go. That's a pretty good picture. Show that off. So I'm usually sharing the picture with people, and then I'll send them the link to the VOD so they can check it out. So it's nice to have a good picture. All right, I'll try this with piece of avocado. I'll let this soften a little bit. So knock their tortillas together before. Oh. They're pretty crispy. I don't know how well that comes up on the mic. They're pretty crisp. Alright. I think that's going to do it. We're going to have a nice dinner. It's just under 2 hours in my stream. Thank you everybody who stopped by. Thank you everybody who's watching the VOD. If people enjoy it, I'll keep doing them. And probably upgrade the equipment along the way. Just using a heat plate. This is my Instant Pot. Yeah. Alright, catch you later, Shabby, and everybody else hanging out. Oh, actually I'm going to do a quick raid, I think. It has nothing to do with my stream, but I'm going to raid Mar. Just because she has a fun stream. Thank you guys for watching.
Hey, I'm a robot. How's it going? Do here. TND with the raid. Thank you, thank you. Much love and appreciation to you, TND.